Jaron Ennis could be on the Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao card. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. So Jaron Boots Ennis, he's one of the talk about welterweights, the rising star in welterweight. 27 wins, 25 wins by way of knockout. We last seen him, I believe, was in April when he knocked out Sergey Lipinets in the 6th round. And yeah, so let's get into this. Jaron Ennis, coming from multiple sources, they're saying that he's going to be on the Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao card, and he could potentially fight Custioclayton, aka Crouton Clayton. Here's my take on this. I don't want to see that fight because Custioclayton, obviously he's not on Jaron Boots in this level. We last seen him fought recently in 2020, so he'll be on the ring for a minute. Obviously Jaron Ennis can easily blow through Custioclayton. Now, Yordenis Ugas, I would love to see him fight Yordenis Ugas. After Yordenis Ugas, like I said, the WBA reinstated Manny Pacquiao and downgraded Yordenis Ugas back to the regular champion. They're going to pay him for the compensation, and he's going to be the co-main event, I believe. So I would like to see Yordenis Ugas versus Jaron Ennis. I think that would be a great fight. Personally, in my opinion, I think Jaron will beat Yordenis Ugas. I think Yordenis Ugas will be looking to survive in that fight because Yordenis Ugas wouldn't have the power to knock out Jaron Ennis. We still really haven't seen Jaron Ennis get his chin tested. We did see him get rocked a little bit by Sergey Lipinets when they recently fought, and he was kind of surprised. I would say this: Jaron Ennis needs to learn how to embrace punches a little bit better than what he does, because you just can't have that shocked look when you get hit. In boxing, you're going to get hit anyway. He was kind of surprised, and it shocked him. Like people say, Jaron Ennis' body moved faster than his mind. This kid is on a whole different level. His work ethic is very high, and also, aka Mac Truck Simpson, I believe that's his name. That kid is, whew, that's another video. But anyway, Jaron Ennis, he's obviously going to get his big shot. I'm glad that they're putting this on this Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence on the card. This is really going to bring out the best of Jaron Ennis. If I was Jaron Ennis in his situation, I need to be the best Jaron Ennis on that night, because you're fighting on a big main event card, and this is really how you're going to get the fans, by fighting on these huge fighters cards like a superstar like Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence. And I would like to see Jaron Ennis fight Yordenis Ugas rather than Custioclayton, because I don't believe Custioclayton is going to bring anything to the table. But apparently Custioclayton turned down Jaron Ennis twice, I believe. And Custioclayton was asked again, would you fight Jaron Ennis? He said he's waiting on a call for Jaron Ennis. So that fight is going to come to fruition between Custioclayton and Jaron Ennis. Hopefully they could work out a deal and make the fight happen, because they probably get a little bit of a payday. Not a major payday, but a payday. But in my opinion, I would rather see Yordenis Ugas versus Jaron Ennis. I think it would be a good fight. I think it would be a name on Jaron Ennis' resume, because if you think about it, Sergey Lipinets, he's a decent fighter. He's an okay fighter. It was a standard name, but it's not a big name, because right now Jaron Ennis is having a problem of having who has he fought, what have he done. And as you can see, like I stated this before a while back, if you fight tomato cans like Canelo Alvarez, you seem to get to the top faster. And Jaron Ennis, he's getting to the top faster, and now he wants to fight the big fights. Do I think he's ready for Errol Spence? I don't know. Maybe in 2 to 3 years he'd be ready for Errol Spence. But Errol Spence is about to leave the welterweight division because Terrence Crawford doesn't seem want to fight. He'd admit that he's past the Errol Spence fight. He doesn't want that fight. Errol Spence says, once I beat Manny Pacquiao, I'm gonna go on the other side of the street and make another offer to Terrence Crawford that he has to take. And if he doesn't take that offer, he's moving to 154. And a lot of people ask me this question. They say, King Jr., how and Jamel and Errol are going to compete? if they got the same trainer. And I said, I think Jamel will probably move up. But I did recently hear from Jamel, it was a while back ago, that he said he might stay to defend the belts. So I don't know. Maybe Jamel and Errol might fight each other. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work because they have the same trainer in Derek James. I think it'll be an interesting fight, but I don't see them fighting because they're really close friends. But the point of the matter is, I'm glad Jaron Ennis is getting a shot to be on this Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence undercard, because Jaron Ennis have to bring out the best Jaron Ennis. He has to knock out Custioclayton within 5 to 4 rounds like he did Sergey Lipinets, and it's got to be in dramatic fashion like he did Sergey Lipinets. I want to see Jaron Ennis get to the top very fast. It looks like he's getting to the top very fast. Right now, I believe he's number 7. In the WBO, I believe, behind Terrence Crawford. So I believe if he beat Custioclayton, he'll be number 6. I don't know where the rank is. I haven't checked in a while. But hopefully Jaron Ennis successfully knock out Custioclayton or stop him or whatever. And I'm glad he's get the fight on the undercard with the big stars. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.